All right, warriors, welcome back. Be sure and do your breathing exercise. 5 seconds. Breathe in deep, hold it, release. And then shake that shit off. Don't bring it here. And today we're going to learn a statement in Spanish. ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? There it is, write it down. ¿Cómo se dice? It's kind of like saying, how do you say that in Spanish? Or how does one say that in Spanish? Either way, same. We're going to use this every now and again in the video so it slams a home run, stays stuck in your noodle, because it's a question you can use on Narcissist. And you can use it in a way that's called Tex-Mex, pocho, which means you mix English and Spanish. Spanglish. Okay? And you can get away with that only on the border towns and all of Texas. 100% Texas. And South California, all that. The border states, right? Now, you can pretty much encompass a mix, a Spanglish mix. And in Texas is the only state it's called Tex-Mex. Because it's a little bit different. Essay. Stuff like that. Stuff that gets you in trouble. So I have to teach you all that shit at the very end, like before my last whisper, because that shit gets you in trouble. Look, narcissists are having an impact on the economy. Now, I'm going to give you a golden nugget for investments. Invest in Depends, adult diapers. No one's talking about it, but since after the pandemic, we got another one. You see narcissists suffering from what I call annoying discharges. Yeah, it's from friction burns. Too much activity, not allowing things to recover properly like. And so when the front butt's out of order, guess what's next? The butt. Annoying discharges ever since the pandemic. These horny asses have been busy trying to secure now what their arrogant asses turned their back on. But look, get this. They've done such a damn good job at discarding, lying, gossiping, smearing, right? Trying to ruin your reputation in such a way that they've done it so well they can't allow themselves to come back. They will if no one's looking. And this is what they're hoping for now. This is the home run. This is it. If they can locate you and you like in a whole nother state or country, oh, now you're going to be hoovered again. See, some of y'all think, well, I got distance. They never, no. In their desperations, which you're not recognizing is, what is it they running from? ¿Cómo se dice a can of whoop ass? ¿Cómo se dice debts? Warriors, check this out. Narcissists, they fail to replace you. In their pride now, they put this shit in overdrive, and it's exhaustive. In trying to double down that they're right, you're wrong. They refuse to lay down an L. In fact, they refuse to believe you're not in the game. Because that's exactly what it is to them. It's why it's important for you to live your life. They're not going to change. ¿Cómo se dice liar? ¿Cómo se dice cheater? It's never going to change. Warriors, if that failure to replace you happens and you are out of town and they can have an opportunity to reinvent themselves, what makes you fucking think they're not going to come looking for your ass? It's called a Hoover for a reason. But it will become a Hoover unlike no other when they fail to find someone to assume the debt they accumulated, because in their minds they're investing in their future, so they accumulate debt to love bomb whomever that next target is, whomever that intended target is. They're supposed to pay all that debt that they used to invest in all the connections until they run into the one, the mule, to pay for it all, the beast of burden. And they feel you're obligated to pay for this investment to get to where they could impress you. Warriors, you're not here for Captain Save-A-Ho. Oh, it don't matter if it's a man or a woman now. You're here to break generational curses. See, you're not using it as a crutch in your life to say, I'm a product of my environment, as in trauma, as in seeking asylum for poor behavior and automatic forgiveness for upbringing. It's why they're quick to tell you this up front. Hey, yeah, so-and-so drove me so crazy, they drove me to drinking. I even tried to hurt myself. Seeking empathy up front. It's why they're so quick to tell you their story. You ever noticed? Warriors don't seek to tell their story. That journey is sacred, only to be shared with warriors who invest in themselves first, by actions, by merit. Narcissists want to share a bleeding heart story, not their story, a bleeding heart story of another who truly is a victim, the scapegoat. And they tell the story as their own. They adopt the story of the scapegoat. Your story. True story. In doing so, your presence, even when you're seeking in a loving way, wanting to support them, wanting them to be a part of your life, and it's why whenever you reach out in good faith, they still shit on you, because they feel you're rubbing in your blessings in their face, and it reminds them of the failures they are. It's why they can hug you and stab you at the same time, pretend to like you, but curse your name. Warriors, you discredit their very existence with your achievements. They have no excuse to lean on. You understand? It's why there's a danger, an inherent danger, to return once someone has let you know, or any group has let you know you're not welcome. And they've done it in such a fantastical job that it's undeniable. Well, now that's on you. Walk away. ¿Cómo se dice hardhead? ¿Cómo se dice makes for a soft ass? Warriors, the number one weapon at your disposal is your observation skills. And now you know, because you've refined that, especially if you was raised in an insane asylum. You can observe. No one educates you on that. You're educated like a PhD. What I need you to do is refine your ability that when identified, because it will happen, you can be smelled by those that are well refined, the ones that are higher on the spectrum. They can find you, and they will shit test you, and some of y'all gonna fall for it. And this is gonna be the most realist way I can put it for you to shit test anyone and everyone, and that is to become a critic. Criticize them. criticize them or reject whatever ideas or invitations they may have at least 3 times and see how they react. Or do they respond? Is it not a big deal? Or does their body language really look like they're holding back what they really mean by saying, that's okay? Sure, you don't have to go. Or is it genuine? You see, warriors, your best defense is in your observation skills, but to become disagreeable and not so agreeable is actually your first line of defense. But remain indifferent and do not personalize. See, this is what you're activating in narcissists, and this is their Achilles, their weakest link. Como se dice, I got you, bitch. Smile, warriors. You're not going to personalize their projections. You're going to challenge their false narratives or stories. And you're going to call into question whatever comes out that lying-ass mouth. And look, this is what you're going to teach them. Because you know narcissists are always going to hate. What you're teaching them is this. Hate is fine. Hating me, even better, fine. Hating me from a distance is better for your quality of life. Como se dice? Kicking your ass. You see, warriors, narcissists know how to respect. They know how to keep a distance. You're the one failing the test. I need you to respond and not react. Reverse narcology is logically implementing the manipulation, mirroring it back. Some of y'all been seeing some crazy ass numbers. 212-313-414-515-616. The mirror. Might be spirit trying to spank that ass to let you know your next encounter requires that you navigate, como se dice, like a warrior. Warriors, as a loop interrupter, apparently agape love floats. The Care Bear agape Care Bear steer. When you put a scuba tank on and you go to scuba, my ass stays floating in the air and my head is straight down, so I look like a V. My feet dangling here, my head here, the tank, and my butt up here in the water. I'm going like this, and I'm a flotatious device of agape love. So I'm shopping for scuba diving weights so that I can become less buoyancy. Como se dice? Full of love or full of shit? Warriors, thanks for your time. And remember, it's not a get rich quick, but the pens might be something to consider. Look at the commercials. Them folks ain't elderly in the commercials. They in their 30s. Man, if you got used up equipment by that, oh, I'm telling you, look at the details. Look at them commercials, yo. And look at me. I'm proud of you. Generational curse breakers. Narcissists couldn't stand an hour in your boots. And yet you make it look so fucking easy, man. Look at me. You're doing it right. Appreciate you staying on your path. You see, because of the decisions you're making right now, you'll be paying it forward one day. You're going to give hope in humanity to many. But for now, you're teaching by your actions what a badass you are. Don't let them wear you down. Let's worry about getting your ass out first. We got you, man. You're not alone. Never have been. ¿Cómo se dice? Jehovah loves you. Namaste, warriors. It's never goodbye.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500 feet.
Close. 14,500 feet, yep. And then we're going to be falling at...
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're going to be falling very fast. We're going to be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're going to do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new
Hey.
opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not going to do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
Yeah. What'd you think of that?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm going to work on it tomorrow. I'll be back.
Jesse, thank you for jumping with us to Skydive Lone Star. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality is just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.